Hello everyone, and welcome back to day 7 out of your 7-day spring challenge. So congratulations, you've made it through every single other day and have now arrived at our last challenging flow. So today we have another spring themed flow, and we'll be using pieces of the sequences from the videos that we've been doing this week. So some of them should be familiar, but they'll be introduced in a more challenging way. So begin in your mountain pose, take some deep breaths, ground yourself down on the mat and enter that aware state, turning inwards. Deep breaths in, get that body ready to move. Just enjoy the moment you're in right now. Good, then on the next inhale, reach the arms up, bring the palms to the chest, and begin to swing the right leg back and forth, just gently warming up the hip flexor. Take it nice and slow and try and keep that balance on the left leg. Good, place that foot back down at mountain and take it to the other side. Swing that left leg back and forth. Good, bring it back to that mountain pose. And take a deep breath. From here, on the exhale, walk the feet out mat width distance apart. Inhale again, reach the arms up, and exhale, take a little squat. Inhale, reach up, exhale, hands to the side. Inhale, reach the hands back up, exhale, squat again. So continue this motion, a couple of repetitions. Inhale, arms up, exhale, squat down as low as you can go. Inhale, back up, exhale, arms to the side. Inhale, arms up, keep it going, exhale, squat. Find a nice motion with those hands in mountain pose, warming up both the legs and the arms with this one motion. I thought this movement was quite fitting for our warm-up today because it's almost like you're growing out of the ground, branching up into that mountain pose. Good job, almost done. Last repetition, and hold that squat. On the inhale, interlace the fingers, reach them out in front of you, flip the palms, come into your bear pose. Inhale, reach back up to that mountain, keep those palms interlaced, and exhale, release the hands to the side. Good, deep breath, find that mountain pose again. Inhale, arms reach up, find maybe a small back bend, and exhale to fold it down. A little bit wider of a forward fold, so walk those feet back in. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, step it back to your plank, deep breath. Find that sturdy position. On the next exhale, lower forwards and down. Take that chaturanga if you feel ready, or bring the knees to the mat. And then inhale, lift up for that upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take your time. If you prefer cobra, that's completely okay. Always take a cobra if your back doesn't feel ready for downward dog yet. Good. One breath, downward dog. On the next inhale, walk between the hands. Come into that halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up, connect the palms. Add a little back bend, and exhale, hands to the middle for mountain pose. Good job. One sun salutation done. Bring the feet out a little bit wider. Inhale, reach up again, maybe back bend for upward salute, and exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step or hop it back to your plank or chaturanga. Then inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Now, if you're still a beginner, we will wait for you in down dog, so take your time to find that flow. Go through your cobra, walk it back, take whichever modification you need. This flow is meant to be all levels, so if something's a little bit difficult for you, listen to that body and adjust. Deep breath in down dog. Next, inhale, either walk or hop between the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet, rise up, connect those palms, maybe come into that upward salute with a back bend again, and exhale, hands to the middle. Good, walk those feet out again. Inhale, arms reach up, last repetition, find that back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, walk the feet in. Exhale, walk or hop it back, chaturanga or plank. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. This time take about 4 deep breaths. Take your time here. Good job. Scan that body. Gently ease further and further into this pose. And then inhale, either walk or hop between the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Press into the feet, rise back up, upward salute. Exhale, palms through the middle. Good job, deep breath. Walk those feet out to the edge of your mat. Inhale, arms reach up, find that upward salute, interlace the fingers, flip the palms, come into bear pose, squat it down. Hold it steady. Find that strength in the legs. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, hands to the side, palms next to the hips. Good job. Deep breath. Maybe move a little bit in that mountain pose after bending with the back. Then inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold. Take a deep breath. Find your alignment here and try and stretch those hamstrings out. Tilt the pelvis forward. Good. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, walk or hop it back to that plank or chaturanga. Then lower down. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Pedal it out. Find some movement. Move that body just a little bit. Breathe it out. Good. Come back to a stationary down dog. One more deep breath. Then on the next inhale, raise the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it between the hands. And inhale, sweep the right arm up and point it towards the back of the mat. Twist the torso slightly here as well. Bring that right hand back down. Get your base and foundation, and this time swing the left arm up and around. Come into that warrior two. Right arm over the right bent knee and shift the gaze towards the front of the mat. Then exhale, left hand to left leg. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand on top of the right leg. Inhale, left arm up. So we're doing this seesaw back and forth a few times, so take your time to get used to it. Left hand on the left leg. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand on the right leg. Inhale, left arm up. Keep it going. Make it like a wave, like you're kind of blowing in the wind here. Good job. Last wave here, and then hold that side angle pose. If you're more intermediate, you can place that right arm on the mat for this hold. And exhale, left hand to left leg. Inhale, right arm up and over. Hold that peaceful warrior. Good. Inhale, bring it back to neutral. Pivot the right foot towards the left long edge of the mat. And bend both knees. We're going to come into a goddess pose. So the toes can be a little bit more pointing towards the edges of those mat or the corners of the mat if you'd like. But just make sure you're finding a comfortable goddess pose. If you get a little tired, you can always ease the bend away from the knees a little bit. Good. From here, right arm comes across that right leg. So I've turned direction, so you should still be towards the front of your mat. Reach the left arm up and over. For added difficulty, come up onto the toes. Inhale back to the middle. And then this time, left arm on the left leg, right arm reaches up and over. Come up onto the right toes if you can. Good. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, hands come through towards the chest. And inhale, lift back up. Bring the feet a little bit further in. Arms reach up. And exhale back to that warrior two. Good job. Deep breath. Inhale, come into your lunge position. Exhale, step it forward. Kick the left leg, just like we did on our leg challenge day. And send it back for warrior three with the exhale. Deep breath, hold it steady. Good, bring that leg back through, place it onto the right thigh. Coming into our tree pose, palms come to the middle. And then if you're comfortable here, take a breath and exhale, begin to fold forward slightly. Kind of like you're looking into a pool. Hold it steady. If this is too difficult for you, then hold that upright tree position. Inhale, slowly begin to ease out of the position. Kick the leg forward with an exhale and step it back. Inhale, arms up for crescent lunge. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches towards the back of the mat. Deep breath. Bring that right hand back down. Inhale, lift the right leg all the way up and back. And exhale down for that downward dog. Good. Take a moment here, recenter yourself, scan the body. Just take some time to slow it down. This flow can be quite challenging. Good. Base on that right leg. Inhale, left leg up this time. Exhale, step it between the hands. And inhale, left arm sweeps up and towards the back of the mat. Right arm stays to the mat, twisting the torso towards the left leg. Exhale, left hand comes down on the outside of the right leg. Pivot on the right foot. Inhale, sweep that right arm this time up and around. Come into your warrior two. Flip the left palm, right arm to right leg. Inhale, left arm up and over. Exhale, left arm to the left leg. Inhale, right arm up and over. Keep this ebb and flow going, this wave back and forth. And you don't have to go at my pace. You choose your own pace with your own breathing. Then one more repetition. And after this side angle pose, land back, right arm to right leg. Inhale, left arm up and over. Come into that peaceful warrior. Breathe into the left side. Exhale, left hand on top of the left leg. Inhale, right arm up and over. And if you're more intermediate, you can place that left arm on the mat as the right arm reaches up and over. Deep breath. Bring it all the way back up to that warrior three. Connect the palms. Point the toes towards the right corners of the mat and exhale, bring those palms to the chest. Squat down for a goddess pose, bringing the knees over the ankle if you can, and then left arm on top of the left leg, right arm reaches up and over, come up onto the toes. If this kind of side movement is too much for you, then just try and hold that goddess pose nice and strong in the middle. Inhale back to the middle and exhale right hand to right leg. Inhale left arm up and over, come up onto those toes. Inhale back to the middle, connect the palms, take the bend out of the knees, extending them, and exhale hands to the chest. Good, bring the left foot back towards the front of the mat and come back to your warrior two. Inhale, pivot back to your lunge. Exhale, kick that right leg forwards and bring it backwards for that warrior three. Deep breath, hold it steady. Try and find that straight line with the body, but if this is a lot for you, you can just tap that foot on the mat and try and find that balance. Good, bring the leg back through, place the right foot on the left thigh, come into tree pose, and then inhale, arms come up, exhale, fold. If again this is a bit too much for your balance or for your hips, then stay upright. Just work on opening the hip, strengthening those stabilizing muscles in the left leg. Good. Slowly begin to lift yourself back up out of that folded over tree position. Disconnect the foot, kick it out in front of you, and step it back for a crescent lunge. Inhale, arms come up, and exhale, right hand down, left arm sweeps towards the back of the mat. Deep breath. Bring that left arm back down. On the next inhale, lift the left leg all the way back and up for three-legged dog and lower it down. Good job. Deep breaths in that downward dog. And from here, we're gonna give crow pose a go. So this one may be a little tricky, so feel free to pause the video, grab some props, get what you need to attempt or give this pose a go. So what we're gonna do is place the hands on the mat, bring the knees either on top of the triceps, trying to find that little point where you can balance, or you can bring those knees on the outside of the arms. If you found that position, then gently shift your weight forwards. It's good to have some pillows under the head for this. And engage your core, hug everything together, try and pull the elbows gently together and lift those legs and those hips up. So choose whichever variation you would like. I will demonstrate the second variation after this one. Hold it steady and breathe. Take as long as you need. You can even play around with placing the knees on the triceps and just lifting one foot here. One foot at a time until you find that hover, that entry. This is the second variation with the knees hugging the triceps, but this is a little bit more core intense. Good job. Wherever you are, slowly ease out of it and come into your malasana. So bring those toes on the mat first, then the heels if you have that ankle mobility, that hip flexion and that knee flexion. And if you don't, that's completely okay. Respect in whichever part or wherever part of the journey you're at. Listen to your body, and eventually you will make your way into a deeper malasana. But hold wherever you find steady and sturdy, even if it's on the toes and lifting the heels. From here, take a seat on the mat, extend the legs out in front of you, and we're going to give Wild Thing a go. Bring that right hand behind your body and the left hand as well, just to get a base first on the legs. And bring the right knee or the right shin onto the mat. Option 2 is the full Wild Thing pose, where we extend the right leg, keep a base on the right arm, making sure the wrist is right underneath the shoulder or slightly in front of the shoulder. Then the left arm reaches up, you add a gentle back bend and engage the hamstrings, the glutes, and open with the chest. Good job. Eggs out of whichever variation you chose. Then bring both of the soles of the feet together, but move the feet far away from your hips. See if you can bring those arms underneath the calves and gently move down towards the legs. Entering star pose, or some people call this flower pose. Thought it was quite fitting to add to our springy theme. Good. Bring it back, left hand behind you. Left knee can come onto the mat for that variation to take a little bit away from the back bend. And then come up onto the right toes. Left foot is your base, left hand is your base, and right arm reaches up and over. Good. Hold it steady. Find that back bend. Deep breath. Open the chest. One more breath, you got this. And begin to gently ease out and lower out of the pose. Again, bring the soles of the feet together, arms come under the legs. And lean down for one more little star pose. Inhale back up. Connect the soles of the feet strongly now and bring your hands around them. And try and find a hover here in a balance bound angle or butterfly pose. Press those knees towards the mat. Try and find that length in the back only if you can. Don't worry too much here. And then make your way down into your Shavasana. So the perfect way to end our challenge is with a gentle, relaxing Shavasana. So take your time to enter this position, to scan your body, to let our practice soak in. Closing the eyes, deepening the breath. Relaxing the forehead, releasing any emotion out of the face, and unclenching the jaw. Just hold this position for a couple of breaths here, or as long as you feel like you need. couple more deep breaths. Bring that awareness back to your body and gently begin to move the legs towards one side. And take one breath there. On the next inhale, press up into a seated position. And if you'd like to add a little bit of a flowery theme to the end of our practice, then feel free to come into that lotus position with the ankles or the feet on top of either thigh, crossing them over one another. And once you're there, try and find that length in the back. Roll the shoulder blades down your back and take a few deep breaths. Closing off our practice just by recentering and welcome in that kind of spring atmosphere, as well as thank yourself while you're here for the challenges you faced, for showing up for even a few days of the challenge, and for practicing today. Inhale, reach the arms up and take just a brief little fold. Then rise it back up and we'll finish there. Good job. Thank you so much for joining me for the past few days. And I wish you a fantastic rest of your day and rest of your spring. I hope to see you back soon, but bye-bye for now.